Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to Knicks Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I want to give you guys my reaction to the Knicks versus Orlando Magic game that just got wrapped up. The Knicks came out on top, and they won back-to-back games. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for all the latest Knicks news, and if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you thumbs it up. With that being said, let's jump right in. So, for those guys that watched this game, it was an ugly one. For both squads. The Knicks shot terrible from the field. It was an ugly game, but we were winning throughout the entire game, and then the fourth quarter, we let it get away from us. All of a sudden, the Magic came back and actually took the lead at some point, but luckily, the Knicks won because this was a game where we needed to win. We're going on a West Coast trip. We're versing the Warriors, the Kings next, and the Orlando Magic was on a 5-game losing streak. They have a lot of injuries, so this was a must-win, and I was getting really nervous at the end, but luckily, the New York Knicks pulled out with the victory. So let's get into the performances. Not tonight. This was a day game. Julius Randle, he had definitely his worst shooting performance of the season, but he still put up ridiculous numbers. He had 20 points and 17 rebounds, actually 21 points, but he shot 5 for 19 from the field, which is obviously not good, but he shot 9 of 13 from the free throw line. So Julius Randle, he definitely didn't have his best game, but we still came out with the victory, and he did all the things he needed to do in order to come out on top in terms of rebounding, defending, being gritty, showing up when we need him in the clutch. So kudos to Julius Randle, but the best player today was definitely RJ Barrett. He had a back-to-back double-double, 22 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists for RJ Barrett, 4 for 4 from the free throw line and a steal. RJ has been on a tear in the last 4 games. I'm so happy that RJ finally got out of this funk that he was in early on in the season. He's shooting the ball efficiently. He's driving to the rim and finishing through contact, doing these crazy acrobatic layups. He's shooting the mid-range jump shot efficiently. He's finding his teammates. He's rebounding like crazy. He's definitely, what is he averaging? Over 7.5 rebounds per game. So RJ Barrett, I'm so happy to see him finally come together in his second year, and hopefully he can keep stacking these games and start doing this more consistently, because we know that RJ can easily spiral down and get into a funk. And that's the best thing about RJ Barrett, I always say, his mental ability to push through adversity. He has that mindset that is not like most, and he knows that he's good, and he knows that he has confidence in himself in order to succeed. So I'm happy that he's keep going. I know there's a lot of people on this channel that when I was saying when RJ was in a funk, people were writing him off as a bust, and I'm like, guys, please be patient with RJ Barrett. Just because he's in a little funk right now does not mean he's a bad basketball player. I promise you he will break out of this, and here he is, back-to-back double-doubles, and the Knicks come out on top with the victory. So kudos to RJ Barrett. Hopefully he keeps it up. We also got to give credit where it's due. Elfrid Payton had a decent game today. He played all the minutes. I don't know why Quickly only played 4 minutes in the second half, but whatever. Elfrid Payton, not the best game, but he definitely had one of his better games in his standards. 12 points and 4 assists, shooting efficiently from the field. But Emmanuel Quickly in that first half just continues to show that he is a star in the I don't want to say star in the making, but he has star potential written all over him. His confidence, his floater is ridiculous. He's pulling up from deep, and he's the floaters he's doing. He's literally pulling up from mid-range and floating it up and in. I don't know how he's doing it, but he has so much confidence in that jump shot from the floater. I don't even know what to call it, because what I'm trying to say is where he's pulling up with these floaters is usually where players pull up from mid-range, but he's not like doing a normal jump shot. He's doing a nice runner. So keep it up, Emmanuel Quickly. He finished with 11 points in only 14 minutes. Austin Rivers has been struggling of late. He's been in a funk ever since that Utah Jazz game. He had, 0 points? No, 2 points, 0 for 4 from the field. So that's a little worrisome for Austin Rivers, because we need his spark off the bench if we want to keep up the momentum. Obi Toppin only played 8 minutes, so we can't really judge what he did today. He had 2 points and only shot 1 of 3 from the field, so we didn't really get to see a lot of Obi. This was one of those games where Thibodeau wanted the starters to play because he felt like those guys were the best ones to be in rhythm, and he put the bench in early on the fourth quarter, and the bench gave up the lead. So Thibodeau's like, all right, I'm not risking this. The starters are in for the rest of the game. So I guess that's why we did not get to see a lot of minutes from Quickly and Obi, but I don't really agree with it, but we came out the victory, so we got to give Tom Thibodeau a lot of credit for that. But yeah, there's not really a lot to talk about in this game because it was a messy one. It was one of those games where there's not a lot of positive things to say because we shot the ball terrible as a team. We were not defending the ball well at some times, but overall we definitely played good defense because the Orlando Magic shot the ball even worse than us, and we shot terrible ourselves. So It's a game where we can look at it and say it's ugly, but a win is a win, and we need to stack up these victories because we lost 5 straight games, and now we're on a little 2-game win streak. Can we keep up the momentum? We're going out west. We're versing the Golden State Warriors and then the Sacramento Kings. So can we get these victories on the road? We know that this Knicks team has the potential to beat really good squads like the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks and the Indiana Pacers. It's just a matter of which team is going to show up. Is it the one that cannot shoot from 3 and cannot defend, or is the one that we saw yesterday against the Boston Celtics that defends lights out and can shoot the ball lights out as well? So we will see. Let me know your takes down below in the comment section of this game. As I said previously, it was definitely not the most interesting or entertaining game, but it was a win. A win is a win. So let me know your takes down below in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe and thumbs this video up if you enjoyed. Let's go Knicks. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.